What's going on, everybody? Nick Boletto here, back with another video. In this video today, I'm going to be sharing my number one productivity tip with you guys. So before I go ahead and dive into my number one productivity tip, I want to first establish why I am somebody that you guys should listen to in terms of productivity. So on the screen, I'm gonna throw up my schedule from my first semester of my senior year and talk about a little bit about what all I had going on and how I balanced it. If you look at the things in red are all of my classes. Then in purple, I have all of my fraternity obligations, which I was on the executive board of my fraternity, so my fraternity obligations were more than just social. I had several meetings a week for that. In yellow, you can see my work schedule. I was an academic mentor for student athletes. And then in light blue, you can see my internship schedule. And lastly, in gray, you can see my structured workout schedule as well. So in this second calendar, I take into account the fact that I didn't have any sort of transportation other than my own 2 feet. So now you can see in green all of the time that I have blocked out. That is time spent walking to and from the places that I had to go each day. So looking at this calendar, you can tell that it's pretty full with all of the different activities that I was a part of. In addition to that, all the time that I spent going to and from all those places because I had to walk everywhere. And this calendar doesn't even take into account my social schedule, the fact that I had a girlfriend, and it doesn't include all of the time that I spent on class and schoolwork outside of the classroom. So when you factor in all of those things, almost this entire spreadsheet would be filled out. Despite how busy I was, this semester I was able to land a dream job, a dream internship, take the GRE and score extremely well, or well enough to get me into all the master's programs that I applied to. And I also got a 4.0 this semester. So hopefully all of that kind of gives me enough credibility to go ahead and share my number one tip for productivity with you guys. So my number one productivity tip has to do with how you actually block off your time while you're doing work. So this tip won't actually benefit you as far as time that you're spending at an internship or at your job or in the classroom, because during those periods of time, you have to sort of give all of your attention all the time to whatever it is you're doing. However, when it comes to work outside of the classroom, whether that be schoolwork, or if you're like me and you're doing work for your fraternity, or if you're like me now and you have an online business that you have to attend to, this is, I think, the best way to spend your time doing those things. So the way that I do it is I work in blocks of 25 minutes on and 5 minutes off. So essentially what this allows me to do is for 25 minutes, I even set a timer. I set a timer on my phone. I put my phone down, face down, so I don't get any notifications. I make sure that vibrate is off. I don't check my phone until that timer goes off. At 25 minutes, whatever I'm doing, I could be in the middle of writing or reading a sentence. I will literally stop what I'm doing, and for 5 minutes, I do whatever I want. Sometimes I would close my eyes and meditate for those 5 minutes. Sometimes I would go on social media for 5 minutes. And again, set a timer for those 5 minutes of free time. Do whatever you want in those 5 minutes. Go get a snack, drink some water, whatever. Then another 25 minutes on, another 5 minutes off. Do that for up to 3 rounds in a row. And after the 3 rounds are done, then you have to take at least an hour off. So why do I structure it this way? Well, I found that 20 to 25 minutes was sort of a really good amount of time to get a decent amount of work done, but it was sort of before you hit that wall. You hit that, this is just a little bit too much, I've been working for too long sort of space. You also don't want to have too short of a time, because then you won't be able to gain any momentum and you won't be able to get anything done. And why do I only take 5 minutes? Well, 5 minutes I think is enough time to kind of rejuvenate, pull back a little bit, let the creative juices kind of restock, and then be able to hop right back into your work without completely destroying all of the momentum that you built during those 25 minutes. So that's it, guys. Try this the next time you're doing schoolwork, you're doing some extra fun work, maybe even you're just reading a book and you want to be able to enjoy it the whole way through and not just block off hours at a time. I guarantee that this will increase your productivity. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.